They're here, they're happening, and they're about to blow up your feed. Get ready for the biggest stories hitting the headlines right now. We're talking about the Boston Celtics' legendary 2008 championship that's aged like fine wine, revealing truths about coaching legacies, specifically how it made Doc Rivers look better than he actually was. Then, we're diving headfirst into the NBA hardwood with a crucial matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies. Who's got the edge in this high-stakes battle on March 20, 2026? Plus, get ready for a deep dive into simulation picks, where the channel YouTube model could change how you bet on the game, especially with Jason Tatum's Celtics facing the Grizzlies. And finally, did the Boston Celtics survive a tough fight from the Memphis Grizzlies for their fourth straight win? We've got all the thrilling details and what it means for their playoff push. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Boston Celtics 2008 championship, an aged masterpiece. 18 years ago, the Boston Celtics hoisted Banner 17, a victory that revitalized a franchise and etched its name into basketball lore. It was a season defined by the star power of Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen, a big three that brought a championship back to Boston after years of drought. But as time passes, a new narrative emerges, that this iconic win might have inflated the coaching reputation of Doc Rivers far beyond his actual capabilities. Before the star-studded arrival, the Celtics were in disarray, finishing the previous season with a dismal 24-58 record and enduring an 18-game losing streak. The transformation was swift and dramatic, fueled by the acquisition of multiple Hall of Famers in their prime, the savvy free agent signing of James Posey, and the mid-season addition of defensive stalwart P.J. Brown. The stars truly aligned for that championship, a testament to the team's incredible talent assembled. While the championship is undeniable, the subsequent years have cast a shadow on Rivers' coaching legacy. Since departing Boston in 2013, Rivers has struggled to replicate that success with the Los Angeles Clippers, Philadelphia 76ers, and Milwaukee Bucks, failing to reach the conference finals despite coaching numerous all-star caliber players. In stark contrast, the Celtics, even through rebuilds, have consistently reached the Eastern Conference finals multiple times. This comparison strongly suggests that the 2008 championship significantly boosted Rivers' career, perhaps more than his own coaching prowess. Fans and analysts alike are dissecting this legacy, with many pointing out that the Celtics have been the only team to part ways with Rivers without owing him salary, a telling sign of his career trajectory post-Boston. The 2008 title undeniably elevated the careers of its stars, but for Doc Rivers, it might have been the most significant career boost of all. Don't go anywhere, because the impact of coaching legacies is just the beginning of our deep dive. Next, we're hitting the court for a critical NBA matchup, the Boston Celtics versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Celtics versus Grizzlies, a Friday night NBA showdown prediction, March 20, 2026. Hoops fans, get ready for an intriguing matchup as the Boston Celtics head to Memphis to face the Grizzlies on Friday night. While not the marquee game of the slate, this contest offers significant betting value, pitting a top contender against a rebuilding squad. The Boston Celtics are in dominant form, boasting a 46-23 record and riding a 3-game winning streak. They sit second in net rating, +7.8, and are one of the league's most efficient teams, ranking second in offensive rating and third in three-point shooting. Their defense is equally formidable, allowing the fewest points per game, 107, and boasting the fourth-best defensive rating. Key players like Jaylen Brown, 28.5 ppg, and Jason Tatum, 20.7 ppg, lead the charge, supported by strong performances from Derek White and Peyton Pritchard. On the other side, the Memphis Grizzlies are in full rebuild mode, holding a 24-44 record. Despite their struggles, they maintain a fast pace and respectable offensive numbers. However, an extensive injury report, including key players like Ja Morant and Brandon Clark, significantly hampers their depth. Jalen Wells, Cam Spencer, and Taylor Hendricks are expected to carry the load, but facing the league's top teams will be a monumental challenge. DraftKings Sportsbook has Boston as heavy favorites, minus 14.5 points. The Celtics have a history of dominating weaker opponents, and their consistent scoring and suffocating defense make them a tough out. However, their recent trend of not consistently scoring over 125 points, coupled with the Grizzlies' pace, suggests the under on Boston's team total might be a smart bet. Top pick, Boston Celtics under 124.5, minus 115. But what happens when the models predict an upset, or a player to watch emerges from the shadows? Stay tuned as we break down the simulation picks that could shape your betting strategy for this Celtics game. Simulation picks, Celtics versus Grizzlies with a model's edge. When it comes to predicting NBA outcomes, sometimes the numbers tell a story that even the most seasoned analysts miss. Today, we're diving into the channel YouTube model's top-rated picks for the Boston Celtics versus Memphis Grizzlies game, focusing on how public perception and betting trends can lead to surprising opportunities. Even with Jason Tatum back in the lineup for the Celtics, Baylor Scheierman has been a consistent contributor, averaging significant minutes and rebounds over the last 6 games. His role could expand even further against a Grizzlies team that struggles with interior presence, ranking among the league's worst in rebounds allowed over their last 10 games. The potential for Celtics starters to see limited minutes due to a comfortable lead could also open up more playing time for players like Scheierman. The betting public might be heavily favoring the Celtics, but the model suggests looking closer at specific player props. Scheierman's ability to consistently grab rebounds, combined with the Grizzlies' defensive weaknesses in the paint, presents a compelling case for him to exceed his projected rebound total. The odds might require paying a premium, but the model's confidence in this pick is high. This deep dive into simulation insights highlights how data-driven analysis can uncover value where traditional scouting might fall short. It's a reminder that in sports betting, understanding player matchups and statistical trends is key to maximizing your odds of winning. Will the Celtics dominate as expected, or is there a hidden gem waiting to shine? We'll find out next as we recap the actual game and see if the Celtics could survive a tough fight from the Grizzlies. Celtics survive Grizzlies scare for 4th straight win. The Boston Celtics clinched their 4th consecutive victory, overcoming a surprisingly resilient Memphis Grizzlies team in a hard-fought contest. Despite a challenging night for Jason Tatum, who struggled from the field, the Celtics found a way to secure the win, reinforcing their playoff momentum. Tatum's performance was uncharacteristic, as he managed only 13 points on a dismal 3 of 15 shooting. However, the Celtics' depth shone through. Their bench provided crucial scoring, with Luka Garza delivering a season-high 22 points and Peyton Pritchard adding 19. This offensive spark from the reserves was vital, especially as other key players like Tatum and Derek White faced shooting difficulties. Boston also asserted dominance in the paint, out-rebounding the Grizzlies 57-35 and scoring 52 points close to the basket. This inside presence, combined with strong rebounding from 7 different players, allowed them to control the game despite offensive struggles. With the Detroit Pistons facing a significant injury to Cade Cunningham, the Celtics are positioning themselves for a run at the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, although they remain 4 games back. Looking ahead, the Celtics are set to face an undermanned Minnesota Timberwolves team, likely without star Anthony Edwards. This upcoming matchup is critical for both teams as they jockey for playoff positioning in their respective conferences. The Timberwolves won the earlier season meeting when the Celtics were missing Jason Tatum, making this a revenge opportunity for Boston. That's a wrap on the Celtics' latest victory and their path forward. But before you go, make sure you're caught up on all the biggest sports news. We've got a rapid-fire recap coming right up. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. The Boston Celtics' 2008 title legacy is being re-examined, the Celtics secured a tough win against the Grizzlies, and simulation models are offering new betting insights. Don't miss out on any of the action, like this video, subscribe to news, and hit that notification bell for all your breaking news. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content and join the conversation in the comments below. We'll see you next time.